In other news stories now, swarms of crop-eating locusts have traumatized several parts of the world. They have caused serious damage to the world's food security, and our company in Israel is looking to make locusts into food. Our next report tells you how.
From Africa to India to Latin America, swarms of locusts have been destroying food crops. Locusts belong to the grasshopper family. They are a collection of a certain species of short-horned grasshopper. While they have worsened food insecurity across countries, an Israeli company now wants to make food out of these dangerous insects. Hargol Food Tech's grasshopper farm is located in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. It has a rectangular enclosure that once served as a chicken coop, but it's now filled with thousands of locusts.
Today, in the world, there's about 2.5 billion people consuming insects as part of their diet, mainly in Asia, Africa, and Central America. The most widely eaten insect in the world are grasshoppers. In many markets, they are perceived as a delicacy and they enjoy very high demand.
While it is perceived as a delicacy, the company wants to go further and make a sustainable food choice out of locusts. And so, locusts have now gone from being remembered by the biblical plague to a healthy modern-day protein.
Global demand for protein is expected to double over the coming decades, while existing protein sources are reaching their limitations. For example, animal-based protein is harmful to the environment, generating greenhouse gas emissions, wasting water, wasting arable land. And plant-based protein requires heavy processing and not as healthy as we need it to be. So there is a race today in the world to develop alternative protein sources that will be healthier for humans and more sustainable to grow.
But as for whether or not these insects are kosher, the answer is not simple.
For most Jewish communities, for over 2,000 years, no one was eating grasshoppers. Now, thanks to this farm and our activity, the Israeli Rabbanut is now considering bringing back that old tradition, and we expect in the next couple of months to get an approval, and for the first time after 2,000 years, grasshoppers will be back a kosher product based on tradition that is allowed to all Jews around the world.
Hargol Food Tech has ambitious global plans for marketing its products. While it is bullish on the domestic Israeli market, it's also targeting markets in America and Europe.
When we are trying to target North American and European customers, it's really hard to overcome the yak factor. So the first step we do is actually we process the grasshoppers into powder. We just dry them and mill them as a whole, and we embed them into a wide range of food applications, beverages, and also nutritional supplements.
It is certainly a great way to turn things around on locusts after all the food that they have destroyed. But will people actually take to eating them en masse? That's the big question. Bureau Report. WION. World is One.